Hey there, it's Julie Tam, managing broker of LYN Realty in Houston, and welcome to Smarter Real Estate weekly on Wednesdays. This is my series, Building My Dream Home. I don't know why, but every time I bring you a video from this construction site, it is so hot. So again, I am just sweating. All right, as you can see, a lot of progress has been made. The Tyvek wrap is up on the outside, preparing for the stucco on the front of the house. It's already been you've got that netting going on there, all that mesh, and the stucco is going up on the sides and on the back of the house, and parts of it are already painted white, and you can see all the scaffolding up right now. We're going to take you inside today and talk about HVAC. Again, sounds super boring when you say it just like that, but trust me, it's not. Important things to think about when you're talking about your heating, ventilation, and cooling system. For one, because this home is in a floodplain, we're actually going to have our AC units on the side of the house up on a platform. So it's higher up. It's going to be more than 8 feet in the air because the floodplain dictates that. So that way it's out of the potential water. Of course, if Noah's Ark happens again, which it's not going to happen that bad, but, something on a larger scale than even Hurricane Harvey, which happened 5 years ago, then yes, it could flood. But for now, it gives you enough clearance to clear Harvey and also anything that's just a little bit worse than that. All right, so we'll head upstairs. I'm going to point out some AC duct work, where the different AC vents are, and why it's important for you to think about the positioning, the placement of those things. It's not something you think about when you build a new home, right? Most people think about, what am I going to select for my flooring and my paint colors and my countertops and my faucets and lighting and those types of things, but you don't necessarily think about the technical things that are going on behind the walls. But you know what? Those are just as important, because here's what I'm talking about. Once they put the sheetrock on, which is basically the walls, you can't deal with stuff behind the walls anymore without busting through the sheetrock and causing a lot of problems, a lot of costs, and delays. And every time a contractor tries to fix something, a lot of times there's things around it that experience collateral damage. There's going to be damage. Things are not going to be perfect when it's put back together. So you just don't want to mess with it if you can help it. Get it right the first time. Okay, so as you can see in the ceiling, tons of ductwork going on. You can see openings. Some of them, this one is actually a canned light or recessed light housing. It's the housing that goes around what the recessed light is going to go into, which is that round part there. But then you're going to see some openings, like this. That's part of the AC. That's going to be a supply air vent. The air is going to blow out of there. And then you see that tube right there is where the vent hood is going to be above the range. So it's going to suck up all that, greasy, oily air as you're cooking. Okay, downstairs, we need a return air vent that sucks the air back up into, right? It's returning the air into the system to filter through. You also need one upstairs, so one on each floor. Where should you put them? They're big. You don't want to just put them anywhere, like in the middle of your living room ceiling where it looks super ugly. So we thought the best place to put it on the first floor is not in the middle of a room, but it still needs to be in the open. It can't be tucked away in the pantry or the mudroom closet and the doors closed, because then you're not returning any air. So this is a great central location, pretty much right in the middle of the first floor. We are in the wet bar / butler's pantry, and boom, right above me is the return air vent. So it's really not very visible. This is kind of a pass-through area. People aren't going to be looking up at the ceiling in here, so much. Yeah, they might look up, where that blue thing is in the middle, that round housing for the hanging light fixture. But mostly, people and yourself, for your own enjoyment, you're going to be looking at the nice glass cabinet fronts up here that are lit up with nice china inside, and the countertops here, and your sink, and that drink fridge. I mean, my eyes are going to be looking straight down at the drink fridge when it's going to be stocked with drinks. Super exciting drinks like 0-calorie sparkling water and, stuff like that. Okay, let's go upstairs. So the other return air vent, I've seen it in a master bedroom or a primary bedroom. That also doesn't look good. It's an eyesore. You don't want it up there. So again, where can we tuck it? Well, we need to have it kind of central and open, right? Again, you can't just tuck it into some closet and, just shut the door. It needs to return the air and have the proper airflow. And these are all things that are engineered by the HVAC company, which actually, if you saw the guys working, they were part of that. So what did we do? We put it right up here in this hallway, so it's not very visible. Same thing with the attic door that's right next to it. There it is. So we're going to pull it down. The ladder's going to come right into this hallway. This is right outside Shay's bedroom, actually. And so it's tucked away. You don't want the attic door to be like right up in this area. It's actually where it used to be. There was an attic. The attic door on the plan was drawn right here. So when you come up the stairs, ta-da, the ugly attic door is right there. But sometimes you don't think of things like that, right? When you're looking at the plan, all you see is, oh, there's the attic door. It's on the upstairs. Oh, that's great. Perfect. That works. You know, you don't think about what's that really going to look like. So those are the types of details that someone with a lot of experience, like myself as a real estate broker, having built multiple now brand new homes and also helped other clients through the process, you know, folks like me are going to be able to point that out and tell you what you need to do. So in this room, I'll kind of wrap things up, but show you there's Tech Shield. It looks like aluminum foil, and it goes up on the ceiling of the attic. And in this case, you've got the master bedroom with super high ceilings that is going right up to the roof. Ductwork, you can see running all through the attic for the AC. You can see 2 supply air vents in the master bedroom, right? Because it's a really large bedroom, so you need 2 of them to blow enough air down here. And yeah, the Tech Shield gives great insulation. And of course, in addition to your other insulation, whether it's a fiberglass or blown, cellulose or whatever you're going to have to help insulate your attic and keep that as cool as possible, because Houston summers are so hot, if you can't tell by my shiny, sweaty face, that you want as much insulation and good R value, high R value, high SEER, SEER for the AC system, so that everything is working at the most energy efficient level to save you money. All right, so if you found this video helpful, I really hope that you will like and subscribe and send me a message, give me a comment, whatever. Don't miss an episode on YouTube or Facebook or LinkedIn of Smarter Real Estate Weekly on Wednesdays, and I will see you again in another week and hope you have a great one until then.